Okay, Front Row Racing's World Championship, round 9, Silverstone. Could be an interesting race, this one. I tell you what though, Kev, right, I've been practicing with like 36 laps worth of fueling.
Yeah.
Well, it's quite interesting because Ginger Andy says, is there anything that I should know? I says, yeah, me and Kev have done 0 race prep. Sorry, 0 race laps. I was like, really? And, well, kind of, pretty much. Right, okay. Must show our assists.
Yeah,
Session options, assists. Mine are all off.
Mine are all off.
Okie doke. Okay. Forecast possible showers.
Is it?
That's what it says. Although sunny for 10, 20. So I think I'll be going with dry setup here. Okay, why is my computer not turned off?
I just turned it up, Dave, in a little session with them with Dave the Arp.
Yeah.
Well into the 29s.
Fucking hell. They won't be happy about that. I'm not sure if I'll get there because with all the mad rushing about I do, it just offsets everything. But
what I was going to say, what strategy are you thinking?
Well, it depends. If certain people are watching my live stream, a one stop.
Okay.
I don't know. In all honesty, I'm in two minds. I mean, with the amount of laps that it is, 2 stop.
Yeah.
It's just a case of which way round you do it. Okay, so 2 stops starting on the tyres you use.
So basically, if anyone's forgotten to do that procedure,
Yeah.
are they automatically disqualified?
Yes. Yep.
Jesus.
Perhaps a bit harsh, but see that. Well, okay. Maybe I should have given them a reminder, but let's face it, there was a post put out there, and I've been dealing with the commentary team, and at the end of the day, everybody likes Ginger Andy on commentary. So is it down to me to give them reminders, or is it down them to do it themselves while I make sure that the commentary team are ready to go?
Yeah.
Or should I just tell them all to get lost and focus on what I'm doing? But oh well. Okay, so here we go then. And I've got a Force India right behind me. Oh shit. You still there, Kev? No, I've lost you on that type. Ooh, bit of a poor turn one that. Poor corner there, Dave. Too busy looking at the notifications. Oh well, not very good laps there, but it's not the first laps that count. I want to get back to the pits. I'm going to have to see if we can get Kev back into the chat party. I've not had a notification to say he's rejoined yet. Aha. It's a bit lonely without Kev on the mic as well.
Hi Dave.
Alright Kev, you back in?
Well, yeah, it said everyone disconnected for me, but I was still in the lobby driving around on my own.
No mate, everyone, as far as I've seen, it was just yourself.
Fuck's sake, it must be the YouTube. I'm not YouTubing, I'm gonna have to double click.
Yeah. Start it.
I can't show the in-pit assist, can I?
You can. Oh shit, no.
But I've got them on the last one.
True. Well, you know what to do. Purposefully lock it up somewhere. Because if you had ABS on, it wouldn't lock up.
I don't fucking believe it.
No, neither do I, because that, I mean, you're doing 129s and you're going to be starting from the back. But you are going to have a brand new set of tyres.
Yeah. It's not particularly massively easy to overtake round here. Well, sector 1 and 2 is not too, but well, I don't know. We'll see. But this mic's all crackly as yours.
No, sounds alright.
Right. You know, like when on your stream, what my voice sounds like?
Yeah, robotic sometimes.
Yeah, that's what yours sounds like to me now.
Alright. Well, at the moment, Dan Evs is on pole.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I've double clicked before we started in the lobby. I showed my assists and I've come in. So all I'm waiting for now is the notification to double click it again.
Okie doke.
But I haven't had one since. But Steve said what it was is if I was double clicking it too soon, it'd delete the last one and start a new one.
Yeah, it does. You do have to double click it and leave. Sorry, not leave. Double click it and leave it.
Right, well, it's 58 on my watch now. I probably started it 3 minutes ago, so it should be due one in about 12 minutes.
So 4.5 minutes to go. Can you spectate from where you are then now?
Yeah, I'm in the spectator.
Okay. So I've got a feeling Dom's going to try and qualify on the prime tyre.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm not sure whether to push it for go for 2 laps or 1. I'm going to go for the 2 and gamble it.
I wonder if I should start on the primes.
Possibly. Get them out of the way.
Yeah, I might do that actually.
Because you asked about what strategy I'd do. Well, for me, take the options pretty much as far as they'll go, see how you get on. That gives you a benchmark for the next stint on them. For you, it depends. Do you think you're going to get 8 or 9 laps out of brand new sets of options? Quite possibly. 26 lap race then, does it mean just using the primes for 5-6 laps? Or perhaps a couple of more laps? I mean, do the maths. What's 888?
888 is 24. So you could do 8810 option prime, or I could do prime to start, do 10 laps on the primes and then do 2 8 laps on the options. I might do that. Well, just see it. Yeah, I'm going to start on the primes and just see how far I can go.
Yeah.
Hopefully to 10 laps and then I'll do 8 or maybe 9 laps and then I'll just do 8 and 9.
Yeah. Is this going to be another one of those where you start near the back and end up winning?
Well, fuck knows. It's hard getting through the field, isn't it?
Yeah. I've got a feeling though there's going to be carnage turn 1, turn 3.
Yeah, could well be. Did you hear what Dan had said before?
No.
He said, I found something out about this game. And I went, go on then. And he went, no, that's for me to know, for you to find out.
Oh really? Well, I won't comment on that because I'm about to start a lap. But yeah.
Dan has just gone wide at cops, only by a couple of inches, but I won't grumble.
A bit slow there, Dave. Bit slow there as well. Oh, that's wide, that's wide. That's cost me, that's poor line through there, Dave. Poor lap that.
Ooh, Dom's just had a massive lock up on my screen.
Don't forget as well though, visually it does show that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm down. I'll have to abandon this lap.
Dom just went so wide at cops. If he completes this lap, it's very naughty. Still looks like he's pushing. Oh no. Yeah, he's backed out of it.
I'm a bit disappointed there. 2 terrible laps. I can't get pole with a 31.2 and that's disgraceful. Should be in the low 30s. I mean, if you're going to be off a bit, yeah, be off a bit, end up in the low 30s, but 31.2, that's terrible, Dave.
Is quali finished now?
20 seconds.
Yeah.
I had to, well, I didn't have to abandon my lap. I abandoned my lap, so I was down in sector 2.
Can you send us another invite to this pie? Quickly, yeah. Just in case it improves it.
Bloody hell, so it was pole. That's not a good pole time, that's not.
That sounds better, Dave. Speak.
Hello?
No, it's still a bit robot.
I know when I had that with others, the only way we solved it was unplug, plug in, unplug, plug in the microphone, but at this point you just have to put up with Robocop. Okay, you got 6 seconds.
Right, I just hope to fuck I don't disconnect. I've not had a notification yet to say press double click.
No, well, you only came back in when there was about 6 minutes left of the session.
Right.
Oh no, I didn't get my bottle of water. I've got no drink. Shit. I've got to go get my drink.
Okay.
I haven't moved that fast in God knows how long. Ow.
Oh, why can't I load a setup?
Oh, that's going to be because part Ferme's on.
And my fucking starting tyre's locked.
You're joking, is it locked to the option?
Locked to the option.
Fuck.
Fuck's sake, what setup does it mean I've got?
I would guess that's going to be smack bang in the middle.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's shit, mate, but just push it hard.
Yeah, I'll do it. Do my best. Good luck.
And you. Struggling for front end grip here.
Fucking hell, Hulkenberg was so early in the brakes, so I didn't hit him. Oh, Hulkenberg, that was silly. Just
Oh shit.
dive on me.
Okay, I seem to have 0 grip here.
I just had my notification that the video clip's saved. So I've double clicked again.
I think I'm being too kind on my front tyres here. Oh, come on, slow down, man.
I'm not at one with this fucking car though, the engine noise is completely different.
I can imagine it is, mate. Whereabouts are you?
Fifth. Coming up to that pack behind you, I'm guessing you're in front.
Yeah.
Just on the back of that pack behind you.
Well, if you've caught them up, mate, you've still got speed.
Yeah.
Tell you what, my tyres aren't liking this at the moment. I think that'll get an F off. I'm going for one more.
Oh, we're on different teams now, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm on the Salva.
Ooh, big lock up. Shit. So this is a poor lap for me here. I better not get held up by his car. No. Remember as well, be careful on your way out of the pits.
Yeah.
Enjoy that.
Have you got on the primes?
I have, yeah. And they didn't warm up until cops either.
Okay.
think Stock is on the options at the minute 'cause he's catching me quick.
What are you doing, Dom, in knobhead?
I'm guessing he's taking you out then.
He's completely moving over on me.
Slow there, Dave. Oh, fuck out. It's not like in Cop's Corner at all on these tyres. Okay, stock is pitted to put primes on.
Okay.
you can catch stocky.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Oh, not down enough gears. You balls that right up, Dave. Okay, my engineer's telling me my tyres should be falling off the cliff. I don't like the sound of that.
Doesn't sound good.
I don't know how these tyres wouldn't last as well as any others unless they were warm, but
Oh, Stolen Ducky, Stolen
Dom and
just had a
Stocky.
collision. Yeah,
Is that in Brooklands?
yeah. Oh, Stocky disqualified.
Ooh. So how are your tyres doing?
One orange, the other two yellow.
I don't look at mine because of the last time I looked. Cheers, Mornay.
Hard work.
I can imagine it was, but look at it this way. You've just come from the back of the grid to second place on a standard setup with 6.6 aeros. Not. I mean, in all honesty, mate. In all honesty, given the lap times you're doing in practice, you should have had pole and ran away with a win there. And your speed on that setup's just kind of shown it.
Well, I at least feel robbed of the chance anyway.
Yeah.
You can never say never. Never say, you know, it's a certainty, but I feel robbed of the chance because of stupid fucking internet.
Yeah. Look at it this way though. Had it been me that had got disconnected, I wouldn't have even been able to rejoin.
Why not?
Because no fucker sends me an invite. So if I get disconnected, well, that's it. Game over. And would I sit there and go restart? No. I'd just go and join the commentary team.
Well, you'll have to remind me next time. Send you an invite. Then.
Yeah. It didn't really. It only occurred to me when I was about to send you the party invite. I was like, hang on a minute. If I'd have got disconnected, but. I mean, I've always said if I got disconnected, couldn't get back in or anything like that, I'd just let it go. That's why there's other admins in, like Steve or on the commentary team. But But yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, I've won the race there, but a much more impressive drive from yourself, mate, in all honesty.
Yeah, I had to do a few lifts for ETLs, must admit, but
Yeah.
that was only around, a couple round cops, to be honest. But I think if anyone says they didn't lift around there, they're trying bullshit. At least once, surely to God.
Yeah, I had to lift a few times. Rian ended 4th.
I'd just like to make a statement here while you're on the mic.
Go on.
Look how many seconds behind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, okay, yeah, there was a couple of collisions, but I know exactly what you're saying. I mean, obviously, we don't know what happened throughout the race. But yeah, I would, yeah, I think we'll leave it at that one. Should we go and get on the podium?
Yes, hopefully the chat sounds a bit better, because it sounds awful to me in here.
Yeah. But hopefully. Right, I'll speak to you in a bit.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay.
Oh, that's better.
Well, let's start then. Let's get going then. Let's welcome along to the podium interviews for the British Grand Prix, round 9 of the World Championship, Renault Racing World Championship. Let's start with Dave, our race winner. Well, Dave, what can we say? The perfect weekend, and maybe even the best race for you so far this season. The most comfortable race. Is that fair to say?
I'd have to say definitely not the most comfortable.
Okay.
I said I was going to keep the answer short, so yeah, definitely not the most comfortable.
But what would you say then of your race weekend? And you've got to be happy. You have race victory and you've pulled the gap out 10 points to lead now. I mean, fortunately for Kev, but there's a real chance for you now to pull through on the standings. You must be delighted with the win.
I am happy with the win, but at the same time, I've got to sort of doff the cap to Kev. He had no setup, and he went from the back of the grid to second, and he was catching me at the end. And the bit that wasn't comfortable for me was that my tyres, for whatever reason, they were telling me to pit after 3 laps in that final stint. So the last 2 or 3 laps was proper, sort of on the edge of level of grip. The tyres were proper dying. Qualifying times were way off the pace, and I mean I know Kev's qualifying pace was in the 129s, with me in the very low 30s. So had Kev been able to get his quali time in, it'd have been on pole, I think. So yeah, pleased, but at the same time disappointed, and impressed with the way Kev came back through in that race.
Yeah, we'll move to Kev quickly then. And Kev, wow, driver of the day, hands down, incredible drive. But what happened to qualifying? Can you just clarify what happened to the car, or what happened to you, or what happened?
Yeah, well, on my screen everyone else disconnected, so I thought I was alright, but then I realised I was the only one on track. But I could still drive round, which I thought was strange. Anyway, so I messaged the chat and said, is anyone else disconnected? And they said no, so then I quit the game, reloaded the game. Luckily I had an invite off Rian and someone else, so I joined back through that. And then it gave me the Sauber, which, as you know with these racing games, a lot of how you drive depends on what's coming into your ears. And it didn't sound normal, so it was tough. It was tough to drive the car. Well, after a few laps I did get used to it, but it was still not my usual noise, so it was different. Yeah, well, I believe the game gives you a standard setup, so it's very good on the tyres. I must admit, I did think I did 10 laps on the first stint with no problem. Then I did 7 laps on the primes, and then did 9 laps on the options at the end.
Well, we were actually thinking in commentary that after that 10-lap opening stint without an issue, that you maybe even go for the one-stop. That was something we desperately wanted to ask you, because you had a solid gap. You know, the pit lane time's very, very big at this circuit. I was certain you were going for the one-stop. Why did you back away from that? What was the reason?
I never, ever do one-stops. I don't think I've ever done one yet. It didn't cross my mind, but thinking back now, it could have been an option, I suppose, yeah. Should have thought about it a bit more.
Yeah, because me and Ray both felt, wow, he's got quite a big gap here if he wants to try it. And just the way he did the first stint, I thought, oh, he's done 10 laps on those, maybe 16 laps on the primes is entirely possible.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Okay,
It probably would have been, yeah.
Maybe a lesson learnt there for Kev, but still
Yeah,
a very,
yeah.
very impressive drive. I mean, there's something else that takes absolutely brilliant stuff from you, Kev, and yeah, we really enjoyed it. Really made the commentary box come alive at times. Fantastic. So, Kev,
you.
fantastic drive. Although Unstop could have been on, maybe even a race victory. Let's move on to the Flying Dutchman. Dom, your thoughts? Good result again on the podium. And before we go to that, what's your opinion on last week? You've won your first race of the season by the looks of it, pending appeal. Any words on that?
Yeah, I was really happy with that. It's a shame that I didn't win it on track, but regardless, I'm really happy with that race win. And the plan for this race was to get back-to-back wins, but that didn't quite work out the way it was supposed to.
Okay, but still quite satisfied with the podium in the end? Did you feel the drivers around you just far too strong?
Yeah, to be satisfied. Dave and Kev's pace was quite good. We had a disappointing qualifying again, but I think 3 times in a row. I was in the mid-30s, practice sessions, mid-high 30s, and I was only able to put a 32 dead in for the qualifying. So that was kind of disappointing, but then again I had a good start, and then I had a great battle with the 2 Mercedes. And yeah, as soon as I started to find my rhythm, I could pull away from them, and then Kev came up behind. And yeah, at a certain point, Kev overtook me, and it was a race to the end of Stocky, because Stocky was on the prize for the last stint, and we were catching him, and then we had an incident with Stocky, which he just apologised for as well. Just got a message of him. It's very nice, very generous as well. So I really respect that, and yeah, we were still able to drive it on the third. So I can't say I'm not happy with that. Sorry again.
With you and Stocky, we missed that on the camera. We seen he got disqualified. We weren't sure what that was about.
We were at the first DRS straight, and came from quite a far way back. And as he just said to me on Facebook Messenger, he locked up, and that basically took me out, or took both of us out. And then I drove off, and he got disqualified for whatever reason, I don't know.
Goodness me! Wow. Not the greatest of the ideal return for Stocky, but not what he was hoping for. But nonetheless, thanks for that, Dom. Well done for your win last time out, pending appeal, and well done again to be on the podium. You're beginning to accumulate those points. Back to you, Dave. Before I move on to next weekend, I want to ask you about Dan. I mean, surely you were quite concerned at the start of the race with his pace.
I was a bit, yeah. I mean, for the first few laps, he was all over the back of me. I think he may have got ahead at one point. Yeah, I think he did get ahead. But I think for me, I was fairly comfortable in a way, because it was a case of, right, let's find out what the level of grip is of these tyres and get into the groove of driving on them. Once I'd done that, I was able to pull away and let everybody else argue with him. What I was actually more concerned about was Stocky, because he caught up fairly quick. But it soon became apparent he was on the options, and he was saving fuel so he could run rich on the primes. So I was concerned about his pace towards the end. And it's a shame that he didn't actually make it to the end of the race. But yeah, I mean, Dan, he looked fairly quick early on, so it'll be interesting to see what he's got at the next race. I don't actually know what the next track is.
Hungary, mate.
Hungary. Oh. That'd be an interesting one, that.
Sure, that will be very interesting, and that concludes things very nicely indeed. We'll look forward to next time out at the Hungaroring for the Hungarian Grand Prix, where Dom promises to challenge for victory. Make sure you tune in for that one. It's going to be an absolute cracker once again. Thanks, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, see you next week.
Cheers, guys. Well done.
Cheers, guys. Cheers, Andy. Cheers, Ray.
Well done, Ray. Well done, Andy. Thank you very much. I'll hang on a moment.
I think I said well done to you yet, Dave. Well done, Dave.
Thank you very much. I think you did.
Really well done to you. What a
Remember to tune in tomorrow for World Series.
Yeah, I'm going to try and tune in for that one because it sounds interesting.
Yeah,
I only get to watch about 10-15 minutes and I have to put it away.
Mrs. tells you off.
Yeah, I'm normally with her, you see, so.
I should have actually said, does the missus tell you to put it away? Because you play with it for 10-15 minutes and then have to put it away. But yeah,
They actually watched the race with me, so.
Oh dear. Does that mean we get to give her a shout out tomorrow?
I could. She's sitting here right next to me.
Oh dear. Right, anyway.
Yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Cheers, guys. Have a good one.
This is Chief Fighting, and we'll see you guys later.
Andy, see you in a bit, Dom. Andy and Ray, if you can give me 1 second just to end my live stream, and then I'll come back.
I'll tell you what, it gets very hairy with.
Okay, so interesting race, that one. Difficult race, to be honest. A race where I never actually did any race laps in practice, none at all. So that's why I struggled quite a bit in the race there. But I'm glad I got the win. It's a shame that Kev didn't get his setup on because it would have been nice to have had the proper battle. So yeah. An interesting one, that some of the messages there. Hello to everyone that has watched. As usual, you're more than welcome to watch the Front Row Racing's live broadcast. I believe we had it on Twitch and YouTube this week as a bit of a backup, because you can now broadcast straight onto YouTube from the PlayStation 4. Excuse me. I thought World Championship was tomorrow. No, World Championship is on Wednesdays. It's the World Series that's on Thursdays. That's the one that I do commentary on, along with Front Row Racing GP. That's on Front Row Racing's Twitch channel, which will be from 7:30 tomorrow. Lauren Nico, why was Kev in a Sauber? Kev was in the Sauber because he got disconnected in qualifying. So when he rejoined, he doesn't get to pick what car he's in. He also didn't get to pick a setup. So for Kev to go from the back of the grid to second on a stock setup running 6.6 aeros, that's what you call a phenomenal drive. Okay, I'm going to bring my live stream to an end now. So thank you everybody for watching. And I will be, as I said, live again tomorrow on Front Row Racing, and then Friday as well, and then live again next Wednesday for the World Championship in Hungary. So thank you very much. See you all soon.